Hello, I am Jared Lindsay. I'm 17 years old and I am a senior at Walnut High School in Walnut, California. A little bit about myself. I am the oldest of three siblings. I'm Filipino, Japanese, and African American. And ever since about 8th grade, I've wanted to pursue theater, not only in college but also in the future as a profession. And what really cemented this is when I went to New York over the summer for a program, and I remember specifically one of the speakers told us that, 98,000 actors consider themselves actors in New York City at any given point in time, but only 2,000 of them are actually working. And even though those odds seem extremely against me, I still want to pursue it. It's what I love and it's what I want to do. So I will be performing two monologues. The first one is Hotspur's monologue from King Henry IV, Part 1, and the other one is Travis's monologue from One Good Thing by Don Zolidis. No more, no more. Worse than the sun in March, this praise doth nourish agues. Let them come. They come like sacrifices in their trim, and to the fire-eyed maid of smoky war, all hot and bleeding, we will offer them. The mailed Mars shall on his altar sit up to the ears in blood. Oh, I am on fire to hear this rich reprisal, and is so nigh, and yet not ours. Come, let me taste the horse, who is to bear me like a thunderbolt against the bosom of the Prince of Wales. Harry to Harry shall, hot horse to horse meet, and ne'er part until one drops down a corpse. Kimberly Lee Walushka. To say that I was madly in love with her from a distance was a bit of an understatement because I lived right next door. I mean, she moved in approximately 3 months after I did. I already knew about her and I already had a huge crush on her. But when I discovered that she was moving in right next door, it was like all of a sudden, something in my tiny little mind snapped. It was like all of a sudden, I was obsessed. I managed to sit behind her in world history, which basically consisted of me staring directly into her eyes back and fantasizing about diving into a swimming pool filled with her hair. Anyway, the dance, homecoming, the important dance was coming up, and I knew she wasn't asking anyone or nobody was going with her, so this was my chance. I volunteered to mow their lawn. And I make sure I do it without my shirt on and everything, that way. Oh, and I do a bunch of push-ups beforehand, So I was all bulked up and everything before I went out there. That way when she saw my sunburned, scrawny physique, she'd somehow fall instantly in love with me. That plan hadn't quite worked out yet. Sometimes I would get a frisbee and throw it up really high to myself, to show her how athletic I was. That was pretty cool. That hadn't quite worked out yet either. Yeah. So, what I decided to do, the best thing to do, even though I lived directly next door from her, was to call her on the phone.